resources to build. I actually built this out of steel because I just didn't have wood. They would not cut down a tree. And the funny thing is, I brought crafters. So I put them to work making limestone blocks so I could have a limestone pen. So it works. So for your design woes, I'm doing a design in Satisfactory right now for like 400 buildings. Yeah. Satisfactory is also one of those games as well where you have like just massive amount of space. Like, I don't know how much you get like a perspective for building stuff, but like, I've seen a little bit of the game. I've seen a little bit. I've also seen the Let's Game It Out version of it, which I know is not how you play it. But yeah, it's the same kind of thing. Is when you put down something, you have to think about where the fuck the rest of it's going to go. Like, I'm aware that having rooms like this may not necessarily kind of like, may not count as being like sectioned off. Like, these two may consider themselves as like combined rooms, stuff like that. What was that? Oh, they're hunting these. That's why. They have a massive amounts of space. Go kitchen even. Yeah, well, that is to do with that map though, with the what you call it? Satisfactory maps. Yeah. Yeah, I'm starting to think I might just. Oh, for fuck's sake! Where are you there? When was the last time we had a save? Oh, that was a little while ago. Mind you, I was paused for a bit while I was explaining, so it might be okay. I'm just not dealing with them giving up. It's a lot of work to either capture them or refix them up and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm just not bothering. I figure it's one of those things where if it's important enough, I'll like, you know, I'll recapture them. It's fine. What's that last design you saw? It was like not even 5% total map area taken. Yeah, no, I imagine. Like I said, like I've seen a little bit of the game. I know that the maps are huge because it's supposed to be like you have the ability to just build. The point of it. Also, you may notice that I actually stick to like wooden doors even though I'm doing everything in like stone. Anybody that doesn't know, wooden doors are a lot faster. Even though they catch fire, even though they're easy to break, they are a lot faster to get through. So if something's like dying or something like that, you can kind of get through faster. Now, I've just put those down. I'm saving that. All right. How are you two doing? That's right. I haven't got you two. I mustn't have like saved after I told him to move. Get you two moving. Up here. Wooden doors all the way. Yeah. That's the idea. Jettison the wood. Take all the other stuff. Alright. Let's go. Get back up in here. Let's save this. Get me a drink. Let's go read that. Alright. Now I've saved it. I think it intended to. I made sure to. I forgot that there were prisoners with like shit healing, so I brought that up for them. But yeah, that didn't really have to worry about fire. Even if you put out non-flammable things, radius of 2. Yeah, I actually tended to find I built things always like 3 apart, kind of like habitually. And whenever I've got like turrets and stuff, like this place has got turrets and shit, right? I don't like them being like that. I like them having like a good little gap like that. So if something blows up, its blast radius isn't going to do too much damage to surrounding stuff. Also, I did credit Velorza from Discord earlier for giving me the idea. I don't know why I haven't thought of this before. It's so fucking simple. But geothermal power and stuff like that is just putting a fucking wall around it. Don't ask me why I've never done it. My people break these things so fucking much and I've just never thought about doing it. Like, not putting a roof on it, just a wall. Like, yeah. So, I will be doing that. Because that is a brilliant fucking idea. It's one of those things, like I was saying, it's just like, I think I overcomplicate things. This is why, like, you know, with like art streams and stuff like that, some people have asked me, would I do commissions and stuff like that? I'm like, you guys have no idea how far I take a misunderstanding. Like, it's beyond like misunderstood levels of like misunderstood. This is going to grow so much, by the way, because I got rid of like this pen being a thing. I'm going to get rid of the pen marker. I will keep the walls around it because it will keep the wild animals out of my food. And the funniest part is this is all rice. So this is going to feed my animals. It's just stood again, sorry. Oh, just like the thought process. So I was saying how like this is surrounding that with like a wall is such a simple logical process, and I've heard so many simple solutions over like the last month. Like I've been asking people for like ideas of like, was it like anything from like potential future merch ideas to potential I don't know, like stream activities and stuff like that. And like more often than not, I tend to just like super overthink it. Even if I'm trying to keep something simple, I overcomplicate it. So if somebody gives me an idea, I automatically, logically think through the most complex solution without ever considering the simplest option. Even if the simplest option would be the fastest or the easiest or the most practical, which is what I'm talking about in like the practicality sense. Yeah, it's been interesting. It's been very eye-opening. For a second there, I didn't think there was a door there, but I do have one. Now, the other thing too is I cannot actually take down the power. I was hoping to take down this power grid, but all I've taken is like care out of this area because I'll have gardeners come in and do stuff, but that's it. This area is still requiring power for food. After spring or after summer, I might decommission these grow rooms, or in late summer, I might decommission them and power down this area because I can always connect onto that because I've got nothing else down here apart from like this one grow room. I think I've got rid of all the other power. Mrs. Standing, yes, overthinking, maybe, but I'm really hearing over engineering. Yeah. I think that's they finally killed that orange horse. Also, I think I removed the, let me have a look. I think I removed the look at my horse option. I removed that in favor of adding cheese slap. I figured that would be more enjoyable to have cheese slap all the time than look at my horse like once a week. So, yeah. Oh, man. It is. I'm glad when I found that because I was looking for fun stuff and just to add in just for fun. And I'm like, I as I've already said, like I've already used up all my regular sound alerts, but I'm like, I would give up one. It was a toss up. It was a real toss up between which one did I look at? I considered removing You Disgust Me. Just because like that's on one of those like I'm not sure if people are doing it like out of fun one. Like it's there for that. I almost considered removing Monkey. I just enjoy hearing it, so I wanted to keep that. And then what was the other one? I almost removed Smashing, even though I really like that one. Just because like I hadn't heard it for ages, so I'm like I could remove it. I was looking for fun stuff too, so I found you. Oh, that's like so cute. I'm not gonna lie, that's very cute. I'm like a little pink in the face right now. I can feel it. I can like legit feel my face is pink. Yeah. I don't know. I'm fucking gobsmacked. I don't know what to say to that. I have thrombos coming in. We could always harvest them. What do we got? I'll probably end up just harvesting these guys. I'll like hunt one at a time. I'll attack one, and if the others don't get all up and like enraged and shit, it'll be fine. I'll just bring up my saves. So the other thing too is I should probably remember to save whatever the fuck this place is actually called now. the new place is Qulin, I think it is. I'll kill that one on its own, it'll be fine. This one's still got 2 days. How's my refrigeration going? This is what I've been trying to do this whole day. Trying to get this up to as high refrigeration as possible. And I think I don't have a choice but to remove this wall now. This needs to be double insulated. My only problem is where is the lines I'm supposed to work off for that? I think it's supposed to go inwards by the look of it. Yeah. Alright. It's fine. That will help insulate it better if I've got the lines going in. Actually, don't work on that one first. Work on the back one. I'm trying so hard to get this to just work. I had to pull through electricity without considering where it's going to go. I've made benches. They're not going to have light. I might just put a torch. I don't want a temperature thing. I think you used to be able to make a torch structure. I haven't made one for ages, but a torch lamp would at least light up the area. They'll help them work with that, and I guess same within here. They'll help light that up for them. They'll help them work properly. So yeah, I used to use torches like right in my first like 3 or 4 games. I liked using them a lot, and I actually used them a lot. I preferred them over electricity because I'm like, oh, wood's renewable. I've always got wood laying around. I can always just have a light source. The only problem is they don't always refuel them, and when they're not refueled, people slow down. So it's not great. But yeah. We're going with the wildlife over here. We got 1 thrombo. Is that? All of those. Alright. I do want to deconstruct a lot more in here. Stone stuff. This should be only on marble blocks. Marble and slate. Granite can go to decommission. Marble and slate. I want those to be getting made. I don't know how many actual marble blocks I've got here. Like 350 left. I've got a really limited supply. I'm going to have to like hope that I find some on the way over. I may not have to take my limestone and like granite chunks with me. You bought a muffin for a snack during classes. Didn't eat it. Stashed in my backpack apparently, and now it's a cookie. Oh no. Oh no. I'm guessing a book got it. I'm guessing it got squished. No. Well, to be fair, it's probably easier to eat now. I find like, as much as I like muffins and stuff like that, I do find that they are like a complicated, like messy, crummy thing to try to eat at times. But yeah. I know, it's funny. The first thing I think of whenever I think of a muffin, so 2 things come to my mind immediately. When I think muffin, I think either a blueberry muffin, I like blueberry muffins, or an apple and cinnamon muffin, because that's what I used to make, because I used to make apple and cinnamon muffins. And so my brain hears muffin, and I immediately hear like sweet and delectable. And a lot of people have more like wholesome or savory ones, and I'm just like, as soon as I hear it's like savory or something else, I'm just like, ugh. Not because I don't like it or because I'm judging them or anything like that, but because my brain's thinking sweet. It's absolutely got squished. You're absolutely right. It's so much easier now. All right, these guys look like they're kind of pissed. I think they were all tantruming then. And cherry and chocolate for me. I've never had cherry and chocolate. That's not something that we've got here. Closest we get is raspberry and white chocolate, which gives me mad reflux for some fucking reason. I think he's asleep, but I'm gonna get him out of there. Yeah, they're all gonna attack. Get out of that pen, mate. Alright, I might actually need to bring some people in to help with this. Get up in here. Savory was an unholy abomination. So, you know, like breakfast muffins, like ones with cheese and egg and bacon and stuff like that. That's what I think of when somebody's like got a savory muffin. Yeah. They're normally good. Like, I never... What are you killing? You're attacking Megaself. I think I got to eat like 1 savory muffin back when I could eat them. I'm gonna get you to drop that and carry him instead. But yeah, they're alright. They're definitely like a breakfast thing. Well, at least for me, they're a breakfast thing. What, because of all the muffaloes? Oh man, these guys are fucking up everything. Can we get the animals in here, please? Yeah, smoke pap in there. Not really helping when you're up against animals, but I mean, I can't do much else. Lumi is literally, I think, one of the pacifists, I think. She's still getting attacked and she's down, for fuck's sake. Alright, I'm gonna need you to go and rescue her. I don't know how long she's got. One of the people I'm rescuing has got 5 hours, so I think he's already been carted off. Alright. You guys good? Cool. Get out of there. Go do what you gotta do. Labia, you're right next to her. Go rescue her. Everybody else will go to hospital, hopefully. A few people kind of dropped their weapons. Yeah, when I got the infestation attack, it all happened in here, which is so amazing because they got trapped in there. And so I was able to like make like this like curve around here and just like barrage them with bullets. It was great. Was that Note Badger always had if it's God no sound? No, it didn't. The old Note Badger one did have its own unique sound voice over type thing. But I don't know if the voice is protected or if it's for some reason removed. Because I could not find anywhere, like I'm not going deep into the internet, but I could not personally find anywhere where it had the original voice source. He's going berserk. I don't know if white's going to help. Can you melee attack Mole? So moles are like wild human here. Yeah, melee attack. This is going to be bad. Mole might kick his ass, actually. Doesn't have a lot of good skills. Law's down. You take him on, yeah? Okay, cool. You immediately... No, don't capture. Fucking take him to bed. I don't know what you're doing. Yeah, move him to a bed. Capture. Yeah, cool. Great. Dan, go back to whatever you're doing. This is for the egg muffin thing. Yeah, I don't know. I had them probably in my teens. It's the last time I was aware of like a savory type of muffin. Pretty sure we're supposed to be taming this one. Yeah, I don't know. It was alright. Like, the thing is, like, back when I used to go to gym and stuff like that, I saw so many recipes back then for, like, morning, like, muffins and stuff like that. You could make in advance and it'd have, like, egg and not so much bacon, but, like, it would have, like, a small amount of meat of some sort, cheese, something else in it, and, like, a bran flour type thing. So it'd be like having your toast and eggs in a muffin format, basically. And I don't know, I always wanted to, like, make them, but I never made them. They would have been brilliant. They would have been the perfect kind of, like, little carbo load type thing to, like, smack in just before going to, like, do exercise. But I never... Because I couldn't fucking cook for shit. I just never made them. 5 hours. Lumi, 3 hours. Please tell me somebody's... I don't think we've got enough medicine here, but she's getting tended to. She's up to 4. Wolf doing mush. Concerned for people that... What's that? Concerned for people who thought of that. Why? What, for the... having, like, the muffiny thing before going to gym? Or did I say something else in amongst there? Sometimes I honestly say a couple things. I'm not really sure what it's in relation to. One more day before they arrive. I've got to get this. I have to get this done. I don't mind if I've got like a dozen of these bastard things. I don't care. I'm expecting it to be a few along here. Ooh, Frankie's cracking on Shizuka right there. Let me put like that. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 air conditioners along this line up. Let me put a little line of electricity in here. I need to actually figure out where my electricity is going to run through this place. And I know it's going to be like most of the outer wall. Outer to inner wall, maybe. Maybe I don't do that as far. We go up on the inside. So we have it through here. I don't want to use up all the stuff, but I do want to get this better. I don't know. I don't know if this would connect if I did this up through here. I don't know if that would do that. It would just be all disconnected. Ah, for God's sake. Is this a trader? Oh, thank God. That caravan has been attacked like 3 times. That's why I have so many prisoners. I'm like, fuck's sake. I don't even know what I was referring to myself. My brain is shutting down. That's alright. Also, how are you feeling this week anyway? After your like cold last week. You feeling any better? Let's see. Simple meals. We could get good food. I am bringing more bedrolls. I am supposed to be putting those down, but they're not a long-term thing. Let's see what I can get. Yeah, I've got my flow. Let's get rid of the smoke leaf joint. I don't want that. I don't think we could literally carry more of that unless I like jettison something decent, like the beds and shit. That's all blue fur. This is plain leather. Get rid of some of the plain leather. I know it's not the most expensive one, but let's see if I can jettison some weight. It's still too heavy. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to take that kind of steel. Reset that. Okay. I will take shock lances if I see them. I will get rid of the smoke leaf joint. I don't care if I just take their money for now, but extra food would be great, and any kind of components and stuff would be pretty useful along the way. So I will grab components. And they don't have any other form of money, but they are only like a day away. They've got like hundreds of days worth of food, by the way. But I do want to bring in some like good shit. There you go. I've got more packaged survival meals. 5 more, sure. Fine meal, maybe. Simple meal. Simple meal could be okay. If I get the donkeys, they'll just eat them. I know that. If I bring in a cow, we'll have milk, but I've already got yaks with me, so I don't need that. Basically, physically healthy on Sunday already, but also on Sunday I got a couple of bad news and it took a toll on me emotionally. That's unfortunate to hear. Unfortunately, emotionally, stuff doesn't heal as fast. You have to kind of like work through that stuff. That's it. I'm fine now. Just a bit tired after therapy, I guess. Oh yeah. That's good that you got a good therapist though, if that's the case. Some people aren't that lucky to like get a good one, and it can actually be like quite what do you call it? Kind of working in the wrong direction. I want to see if I can sell this off for negated money. I cannot. Reset it again. Okay, smoke leaf joint gone. Yeah, that's good to hear though. I might be able to get. I might just get the simple meals. I know we got lots of food. Maybe not that much. I'll grab a couple of simple meals, maybe. Oh, wow. I better just take the $15 and leave them with the smoke leaf. God damn. Fastest progress ever. That is good. That's good if they're good like that. What are you guys doing in this hospital? Yeah. No, all I know is I will never like ask into anybody's like personal drama and stuff like that. Not like drama, but you know, personal like trauma type stuff. So it's good to know that you've got like a good therapist and you've got support and that it works for you. That's the biggest thing. Because yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, unfortunately, a lot of people either don't seek help or they don't get good help when they do seek it. So it's good to know that you've got something good. They did move a bunch of rocks around. I need to get all of these made. All right, they should be able to make that one now. You remove this and remove that. I don't know if this will filter shit along much. I don't think it'll make much of a difference. I just need this to hit. It's not refrigerated because this is all open. They're all like working on that stuff. Tell you what, if I say at the moment, just leave this alone. Okay. Just leave all of that alone. Just finish what you're doing and then head back over. Because I need this finished. I know you guys like the 3 construction people. I think I've got 4 in total. Also, that 1 battery could set that on fire. I do want to enclose this hospital sometime soon so that these beds aren't like, I don't know. They seem to be okay. Once they're installed, it doesn't seem to matter that they're outside, I guess. I'm pretty sure I did lose a few animals, so I'm pretty sure these guys are going to get hungry real soon. They're getting there. Some of them are starting to starve. I don't have any, like, medical space for them, though, so I need this pen finished. Ooh, Trello. What's going on with you, mate? A little extreme. The fact that I have, what's it, the trade and move on buttons are so close to the attack buttons is always giving me anxiety. I know, right? Like, the thing is, like, I do have to stop and read. Like, it says, oh, they've encountered, like, a peaceful trade caravan or something like that. I'm like, oh, peaceful. All right. That's the word I'm looking for when I open up one of those. Because that, honestly, when it pops up, it looks exactly the same. I would not have any problem if RimWorld decided that they would like to bring in, say, like a shade of blue or green or something like that for, like, the peaceful ones, and, like, a shade of, like, a red or orange or something like that, or even yellow for fucking the other, for the attack one, just to differentiate, just a smidge. I do like giving kudos for, like, everything being, like, a set color and being, like, the same fucking color and consistent. I give them kudos for that, but, like, it's a little too consistent at times, you know? It's like 3 DLCs and no change at all. Yeah. That's the other thing, too, is I was going to say, I'm like, I have no idea. It's probably, somebody out there's probably saying there's a mod for that. Grim's probably saying there's a mod for that, not understanding why he's saying it right now. I just have that assumption. Also, we had a Triantha sighting in Discord last night. It was really, really late. It was out of the blue. There was a sprung raccoon caught in the general games chat. I haven't seen him for ages. I actually wanted to, like, catch up and find out how his power situation is getting on. But, yeah. I'll see him when I see him. You saw that too. Yeah, it was, like, a really random time. It was, like, because I ended up, I kept working on stuff until, like, 10 this morning. So I was up late working on stuff. I didn't mean to stay up that late, but I was actually quite, like, awake and quite lively. Right, so I didn't really mind. And then later, out of the blue, I got really sick, so I couldn't do anything about that. That's why I was concerned that my voice may not be here tonight. I was really just waiting to see how that went, because it's, like, pretty, like, my throat's pretty, like, inflamed and stuff from all that. Disease infection, all right. It's probably one of the people in hospital. I never actually read that to find out who's got the disease. I should. You know, considering I have, like, a few hundred people, it would be very hard to figure out who has it. Unless it's Rolf. Nah, they're just on a psychic break list. Who's a medical? Oh, Trello. Trello might be the one with the infection. You still have extreme blood loss. I don't like it when I still keep getting pinged about somebody having this kind of thing. Because, like, to me, it could mean that they might... Oh, there you go. There's someone with the infection. Chibo's got the infection. Yeah, it could just mean that they could just die of something. I also used to have... I don't know if anybody else gets this, but in really early RimWorld, I used to get the case where you actually had to cut off their arm or leg or whatever was infected because it was more likely to save them than if you just let them, like, try to recover. I used to find that a lot of the time my people would die if I didn't cut off a limb. It's interesting. I don't really get that much anymore. I'm going to say with these, just don't make them. If I get a prisoner in here, they've got free reign of this whole area. I don't care. That can cancel. This can be a normal bed. And there we go. We've got one prison room that's, like, luxuriously big. It's also got, like, a little gap there and here, so fine. Alright. These things, I think I might deconstruct them, unless I want to send some gifts to some neighbors. I might leave them till, like, last minute to gift some neighbors. Like, the green could do it for a little bit. What's happening? Why did everything go quiet? I'm going to make... Is it Cisco Black Router with 3 antennas into a satisfactory design for making computers and radio control units? Lol. That's pretty fun. I like when you can like build shit up like that. Oh yeah, I don't know if you saw this. I don't know if anybody else saw this, but on 7 days, the picture that Grim's been drawing this whole time has been Pepe, looking smug. So yeah, that's what that was. We finally got confirmation of what Grim's been drawing whole time. Do I have enough limestone blocks? We do. So these are getting made. We should have enough components for those. Which I believe we've got enough steel. We might not have enough components. So, what I did notice was, where is it? I have a few blocks these. I don't know if these give me advanced or normal. I'm going to find out. Let's go find out what this gives me. I should see somebody that wants to do mining like immediately run over here. It's good to see that frog is still relevant. You know, the funny thing is, until I really started streaming, I had no idea what Pepe was because I had nobody in my life that had any kind of like connection or usage for it. Here comes Mai. She's like running for this. Drew is as well. Mai's using the thing. Drew's just running over. Yeah, until I started streaming, I really didn't actually know what the Pepe frog was all about. I saw it occasionally, like very, very rarely, here and there, and I just didn't understand it. But apparently it was like culturally like a massive thing for a time, and still is quite relevant. But like, yeah, it just sort of surprised me because I'm like, this is interesting, and also like the fucking pog lizard thing, like that thing kind of amuses me that it was probably somebody's fucking pet, and it's like legitimately this like thing that lives on forever as an expression. I also think that's like possibly one of the first times I've ever said that word on stream. I've never really said it. I hear other people use it. I'm like, I understand it's like a streaming expression, but I'm like, when I hear the word pog, I think of pogs from like the 80s and 90s, early 2000s or whatever, where, you know, you have like those little disc things that you collect, which I've still got several. I've still got some good ones. But yeah, I just like,